But Prime Minister, the European Statutory Instruments Committee has recommended on 61 occasions that the government reverse its original proposals to go from a negative procedure to an affirmative procedure. The government have accepted all of them, and I'm grateful for that cooperation, and I think it shows that when a committee of the House has said that it wants something to be changed, the government have been willing to change it. In your view now, as far as you are concerned, following the Cooper-Letwin bill, is it your view that it is impossible for us to leave without a deal?
What I think is that Parliament will act to make it, to insist that the UK government is not willing to leave without a deal. As I said, actually leaving without a deal is not entirely in the hands of the UK government, because the issue of extensions to Article 50 rests with the whole of the European Union and sitting around that table.
But in that, the fact that the bill that was passed, I did not support, but the bill was passed, actually says that the deal has to be done. Your view as Prime Minister is that you have to, as Prime Minister, and any future Prime Minister would have to ensure a deal to satisfy the House of Commons.
The House of Commons has expressed its view. As it happens, the view that the House of Commons has expressed that it wants to leave with a deal is the same view that the government has in terms of our policy. We believe that leaving with a deal is the best, actually this deal is the best route for the United Kingdom. Yes, I take the
point, because you have said in the past that leaving with no deal is better than leaving with a bad deal. You believe that the deal you've negotiated and come to agreement with after 2 years of hard negotiations is a deal that is in the best interests of the United Kingdom as a whole. And that is something which has been followed through by a lot of business leaders and industry as well. I would press you to reconsider the publication of the Withdrawal Agreement Bill, because it isn't uncommon for governments to make lots of amendments during the passage of the bill. So I think the fact that one could make and then will need to be amendments is not really a good reason not to publish it. So I think I'd ask you to reflect on whether actually to help Parliament, because the frustration that is felt not only across the House of Commons, but I also think across the country, is just exactly where we're going and what is the direction of travel. And that is something which is causing a lot of concern from people I speak to, be they business leaders or be they individuals. So I think one of the things I'd ask you to consider fairly quickly, hopefully we're going to know the outcome of the cross-party talks soon. They do seem to have been going on almost as long as the original discussions, but I realise that's a slight exaggeration, but hopefully we're going to know those in the next week or so. Thank you very much, Prime Minister.